Hey, did you hear that?
Hear what? All I hear is the mining equipment.
Shh! Listen. It's that crossbeam up there. Good grief, it's going to...
A dozen miners trapped deep underground. Their only hope, rescue man.
Scotty, that's enough television for one night.
Oh, Mom, it's my favorite show. Rescue Man has to save these guys that are trapped in a mine shaft.
We'll record it, and you can watch the rest another time.
Please, Mom, it's almost over.
It's not almost over, it just started. Now be a good kid and take that bowl on the kitchen counter over to Mrs. Bishop, and then straight back here, young man, and get ready for bed.
Bed? It isn't even dark yet.
Well, maybe not, but I want you to get lots of sleep so you won't be tired on your field trip tomorrow. Now, scoot.
Hi, Mr. Bishop.
Hiya, Scotty.
You taking your bus out?
Nope, just getting her ship shape for tomorrow. Have to take a group to the airport on a field trip.
Hey, that's my class.
Is it now? Well, well. When I was your age, the only trips I took were to the principal's office.
Lift off.
What?
We're trapped in orbit, Houston. You better send rescue man. 10-4.
Hey, rescue man. Do you have something for me?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mrs. Bishop.
By the way, your mother just called. She said for you to come right home and get your things ready for tomorrow.
Camera?
Check.
Lunch money.
Check.
Shirt, pants, socks, shoes.
Check, 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 check.
Underoos?
Underoos? What are underoos? Wow!
Not so fast, Buster. First, you have to promise to behave yourself on your field trip.
Oh, Mom, you know I will.
And second, you have to promise to turn in right now. I know you. If you haven't had a good night's sleep, you won't enjoy the airport.
It's not very likely that an aircraft engine would catch fire during takeoff or landing. But if this did happen, the fire department downtown is too far away to be of any help. This is the reason the airport has its own fire department and its own rescue unit. Okay, if a plane were on fire, the first thing the rescue squad would do would be to climb into their special heat-resistant suits. Then they would race to the fire in this mini pumper and spray it with a chemical foam. While that's happening, the airplane's crew would be helping the passengers get out.
That's scary. It makes me not want to ride an airplane.
Well, it really shouldn't scare you. The chances of anything going wrong are very small, but we have to be prepared just in case. Even the passengers have to be prepared. That's why, at the beginning of every flight, a flight attendant explains things like where the emergency exits are, and if it's an overseas flight, where the routes are.
Last stop, Scotty. Trip's over. We're home now. Hey, what's so fascinating back there?
The emergency door.
Really?
Yeah. The lady at the airport told us about getting out of airplanes in an emergency. That got me wondering about how you get out of this bus in an emergency.
We practiced last fall, remember?
No. I never rode the bus till last winter when my family moved out here.
That's right. Well, we're due for another drill next month, but if you're really interested, stop over this weekend and I'll show you how it's done.
Hi, Mr. Bishop.
Hi, Scott. Have a seat.
You all set to learn about bus evacuation?
Yep.
Well, the first thing you have to learn is that different kinds of emergencies mean different kinds of evacuations.
For example?
For example, say the engine was burning. Now, in that case, it wouldn't make sense to use this door because that would mean bringing kids right up close to the fire. In that case, we would use the rear emergency exit. Come on back. I'll show you.
Now, you have to remember to duck your head so that you don't hit the door frame, and you have to remember to flex your knees when you jump. It'll cushion your landing. Okay? I'll try it once.
Wow, that's fun.
It's no fun if you don't do it right and you sprain your ankle. And it's no fun for the kids who can't get out right away because you're lying there in their way.
Do you ever use both the front and the back exit?
Sure. If the bus were stuck at a railroad crossing, I'd want everybody out fast. Using both exits would cut our evacuation time in half. Come on back in, I want to show you something. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. This is an exit, huh? Not an entrance. Come on around front. Now this is important. When both doors are being used, the kids in the back half use the emergency door and the kids in the front half use the front door.
Makes sense.
Sure it does. The trouble is people don't always act sensibly in an emergency. Well, what if you, who are in the front half, decide to go out the back door, and I, who am in the back half, decide to break the rules too and go out the front?
Trouble?
Big trouble. See what happens when we try. On 3. 1, 2, 3. See what I mean?
Yeah, neither one of us goes anywhere.
Right.
Mr. Bishop, what if both doors get jammed shut in a wreck?
Good point. What would you do?
The windows?
Right. Now, the ones to try first are the big ones, at the back and up front. Now, each of the 2 sections of the windshield is designed to pop out in one piece if it's hit hard enough. The ones in the back are different. They'll shatter if they're hit.
What are you supposed to hit the windows with?
Good question. In the front of every bus is either a fire axe or a wrecking bar. Now that's what to use to hit the window, and that's what to use to clear any remaining pieces away from the frame.
Anything else I should know?
One other thing, and a lot of kids forget this. Once you're out of the bus, it's important to get away from it. You should move to a safe place, at least 50 giant steps away, and stay there.
Wow. That's sure a lot to remember.
That's why we practice at least twice every school year, to help kids remember. But it bothers me that some students don't take those drills seriously. They don't realize that someday their lives could depend on them.
Their only hope, rescue man.
Say the engine was burning. It wouldn't make sense to use this door because that would mean bringing kids right up close to the fire. In that case, we would use the rear emergency exit.
Rescue man. We'll use this door. Let's go.
Now, you have to remember to duck your head so that you don't hit the door frame. You have to
Remember to flex your knees when you jump. The cushions are landing. Then once you're out of the bus, move to a safe place at least 50 giant steps away. And stay there.
Smoke's getting pretty bad. You better help Mr. Bishop.
Where am I? What happened?
You're gonna be okay, Mr. Bishop.
Can you see them? No. Wait, there they are. What's he doing?
Mr. Bishop!
Morning, Scotty.
Mr. Bishop!
I had this dream last night. There was a bus wreck, and I was rescue man. And I remembered everything it told me, and everybody got off safely.
You were the hero, were you?
Yep.
Pretty neat, I'd say. But in a real emergency, there'd have to be a whole busload of heroes.
What do you mean?
I mean that students can't rely on one person to help them through an emergency. Everyone has to remember what they've been told during evacuation drills. Everyone has to be a hero.